Good evening and welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Caballero and Schlittler beat the Rays single-handedly. It's New York Minute Sports. It's New York sports for New York nuts. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's go!
We're gonna win.
Well, there you have it, folks. Welcome to another installment of the New York Minute Sports Show. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to visit the New York Nuts merch store. That's the beautiful blue link underneath the video. Hey, we won! The Yankees win 5-1 tonight against the Rays. I'm surprised. Listen, we're not out of the woods yet. Don't get the leftover fireworks out from the 4th of July and start celebrating early. Because the New York Yankees are not out of the woods. But guess what? A long journey always starts with one step, and that's exactly what the Yankees did tonight by throwing their 25-year-old ace out there, none other than Cam Schlittler, who had the goods tonight. 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 101 pitches. That makes Uncle Erik feel really good. Gave us length, pause, and was dominant. Did you notice Cam Schlittler was pitching pissed off tonight? I was about to have a heart attack myself. Do I see a New York Yankee showing some emotion on the diamond? Get out of here. Really? Somebody with a pulse? Somebody with the will to win, somebody with the integrity that holds themselves to a higher standard than what the Yankees have been performing lately. And that's exactly what Cam did too. And it emulated the frustration of all the Yankee fans. We just watched them lose 9 out of 10 games, and I'm running out of superlatives to describe the abyss that the Yankees have been in. But Cam Schlittler reaches out of the abyss and tries to take the New York Yankees with him tonight. And that's the kind of Roger Clemens, Josh Beckett, old school ace. That's a throwback. That's what I yearn for in today's game, is what Cam Schlittler is. His makeup, his demeanor, his attitude, bulldog. He's a gamer. Every time that guy takes the ball, he wants to take somebody's head off, and it looks like he wants to run through sheetrock. That's the kind of dude I want spearheading the Yankees charge, not these Anthony Volpes of the world and these Austin Wells who are as soft as puppy shit. You need to build around the great guys on your team and the guys that have the will to win. Look at Caballero tonight. Cam and Caballero. Everybody else could have taken the night off, and they could have beaten the Rays by themselves on sheer will and determination. And that's why everybody always clamors for Caballero to be playing. I know that Yankee fans fall in love with guys like Ruben Sierra, and that's where I kind of put Caballero in that kind of air. But when he plays shortstop, the New York Yankees are 14 games above 500. That just means that the New York Yankees front office is playing with their food in a bad American league with the Anthony Volpe experiment in front of our eyes. And I don't want to see him for a long time. That leads me to my next point. Now that you scored 5 runs against a division opponent down in their house, I don't want to see the lineup change. I don't want to see the lineup change until the All-Star break, Baboon. And you know he's probably going to sit Caballero tomorrow because he's got 2 home runs, and that's what the New York Yankees do. Also, Ben Rice woke up tonight. He's been on the back of a milk carton, showed some power tonight. Hopefully, he's waking up. But what the Yankees need right now is consistency. And just like Johns would say, you're just as consistent as the next pitcher the next day, Susan. And tomorrow, the New York Yankees got Will Warren going for them. So it's going to be shaky, but hold it down. The Yankees get a big win tonight. You should feel good about this. Now, I wanted to touch on the possible trades for the New York Yankees, and more information will come because the trade deadline is later in the year. But what the New York Yankees need to do in the trade deadline, obviously get a right-handed power bat catcher. And I know that the guy from the Minnesota Twins name has been moved around, but that's really not moving the needle for me. What I want the New York Yankees to do is solve this problem until the trade deadline arrives. Then, once it does, because with this a bad American League, there's not going to be a lot of sellers. Everybody's going to be in the playoff rush because there is only 12 teams in Major League Baseball above 500. So everyone's theoretically still in it, and the market is going to be very thin. That's why these New York Yankees are just going to have to grit it out with guys like Cam Schlittler, Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice. Those are ball players. Caballero, those are ball players. If we had 12 of those, we'd be in first place by 15 games. Now, the trade deadline is going to have to come down to if you want to package up the youth for proven guys. Now, the biggest name that we've been hearing is Luis Arraez. Hits .310, gets on base all the time, can hit in the 5 spot, or he can lead off for you. And you've heard his name mentioned for the last 3 or 4 years. This is the guy that we need. It was like the New York Knicks after 95. We needed a point guard for about 20 years. The Yankees haven't had a leadoff hitter since Brett Gardner and Chuck Knobloch were on this team. So the Yankees can do small moves by packaging up the AAA guys. But are you willing to part with guys like Jason Dominguez, Spencer Jones, Lombard Jr.? Hell, let's try to put Anthony Volpe and Austin Wells in a package for a bag of balls and a mop and a bucket. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Because the Yankees are going to need bullpen help, a right-handed bat on the bench. They're also going to need a catcher, and I still think they need a third baseman. Now, what are the Yankees going to get back after their injuries? We don't know yet. What Max Fried are they going to get? What kind of Aaron Judge are we going to get? And now the news on Aaron Judge, he still hasn't had the imaging done on his arm. Remember, we were told 4 to 6 weeks with the imaging. It's been 6 weeks, and there's no imaging being done. Now, you got to remember last year, Judge had the arm problem again last year. So I don't know if the Yankees are just really putting him in bubble wrap, or we've got a serious problem with Aaron Judge possibly not coming back this season. And if that's the case, I don't know if the Yankees can get over that hurdle. I've said it before on this show. I've never seen a positional player impact the New York Yankees like Aaron Judge does on a daily basis. I've seen starter pitching do it. I've seen Pedro Martinez, Randy Johnson, and Curt Schilling do it, but I've never seen a positional player do it, and that just proves poor roster construction, and that comes from the top, which is Brian Cashman. And also, Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman are not off the hook. This does not solve our problems after one win. We still got 3 games down in Tampa Bay, and we got Will Warren. Will Warren better take a page out of Cam Schlittler's book. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the lost boy in the woods routine. Go out there with some fire under your ass. Pause and pitch a gem. We don't need 4 innings from you and giving up 6 runs, because Will Warren's ability is his availability, and that's his best ability. He needs to come through tomorrow. He needs to give the Yankees innings, because I think the Tampa Bay Rays looks like right now they're going to go with an opener or a starter or a bullpen game tomorrow. The Yankees need to take advantage of this right now. Now, Anthony Volpe. Anthony Volpe needs to be benched until the All-Star break, and then he needs to be brought down to AAA. Do you think that the Yankees are willing to do that? Do you think that the Yankees and Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone are willing to put up the white flag on Anthony Volpe and say, hey, we were wrong about this guy. We need to bench him to save the team, because when we play Caballero, the Yankees are 14 games above 500. So we'll be in Tampa tomorrow with Will Warren going on the bump, and the Yankees got to win this one. Hey, but they got one win tonight. This is a big win. one step out of the woods. Let's get on a winning streak. Let's get something positive to talk about with the New York Yankees, and I'll be covering it all right here with the New York Minute Sports Yankees postgame show. And go over to Instagram, NEWYRKMIN, anywhere on that smoke wagon you call the information superhighway. You can find this face, lucky you. Also, all the T-shirts shown during the show are made in the USA, just like yours truly. Have you become a New York nut yet? For $1.99 a month, you get double the show for half the dough. Become a member today. And remember, if you can't be good, be bad, baby. Good night, Canada. Bye. Yeah.
That's your boy.
So
You said he was.
Goodbye. That's my boy.